The wonders of chiropractic. Why would somebody travel 3 hours to come see a chiropractor in West Michigan? Well, why did people come from all over the world to see B.J. Palmer back in the 40s and 50s, including Dr. Mayo, yes, the Dr. Mayo of Mayo Clinic, who was looking for a cure for his wife's condition back in the day? Why would he look all over the world and end up in Davenport, Iowa to have B.J. Palmer, this wacky chiropractor, take care of his wife? Well, that's because nothing else was working. And point being, it all revolved around the upper cervical spine, specifically the top bone in the neck called the atlas. Healthcare's best kept secret, apparently still. If you understand the anatomy, the location right up underneath the skull, right in the proximity of the brain stem, where all of the information from your brain has to then travel through to connect to the rest of your body, to tell your body how to function, to wiggle my finger, to make my stomach work properly, and the list goes on. That's why people will travel 3 hours to come see somebody like me, a regular guy who has been blessed to have found a type of healthcare that is safe and effective, and very often the answer when nothing else has worked. I came to want to share this because just yesterday, one of these patients came from that distance. Her main complaint being when she is out of adjustment, she literally cannot find her words. Very intelligent lady, looking into becoming a healthcare provider of her own, but her tell or her main symptom when she is out of adjustment, among other of the more common things like headaches, neck pain, certainly, she cannot find her words. She'll have a conversation with somebody and they just don't come out. As soon as she is in adjustment, like in the office, she will begin to she'll say, yep, there they are. It's all here now. I can speak. And it's hard to explain those things if you don't see them with your own eyes. I often say, man, I wish I could do these pre and post videos of patients that are that dramatic. But of course, when someone's in your office and they're in the early stage, pre-adjustment stage, they're miserable. You don't just say, hey, can I take a video so I can show the wonders of chiropractic? Well, some patients have gotten to that point, and maybe I will share some of those. But it just suffice it to say, I always have wondered how best I can describe this to the public so as to be able to help more people, especially people who've tried everything. Not saying it's a panacea. We have common low back problems that we treat, and we have common low back patients that don't all get well. But we have very severe cases as well that are neurological in nature due to the implications of the atlas misalignment, from the words I mentioned to vision problems, real bad vertigo, even mood changes. I have patients come in very often and say, my atlas has got to be out. I'm biting everybody's head off. And they just learn. Their kids even. They'll learn their kids act different when their atlas is in or out of adjustment. Not to mention all the other common symptoms that you think about when you think of chiropractic. Just to say, it goes way beyond neck and back pain. B.J. Palmer in his clinic, 25-year study, didn't have any cases of low back pain and neck pain. It was all serious health conditions. This is getting a little bit long, but I hope it is helpful, and I will speak to you again soon. Thank you.